Hello, good people. Welcome back to Global Happenings today. We're so excited to have you again. Something very interesting happened on Friday, and it's between Nnamdi kanu and the Anambra State Governor, Charles Soludo. Charles Soludo has been looking for a way to see how he can restore peace, at least in Anambra State and also in the entirety of Southeast. And the bottom line had always been that if Nnamdi kanu is released, peace will once again be restored in the Southeast, because I know so well that the people of Southeast value his voice. Immediately he speaks, everyone will respond to it. We've seen different faces of UGM, and they have caused so much mayhem in Anambra State. So the governor decided to take a bold step, and you're going to see what he did as he paid a courtesy visit to Nnamdi kanu in DSS detention. Nobody has done this. Not even any of the governors have been able to do it. I think Ebony State governor talked about it, and but other ones have shown little or no concern. But for peace, Soludo has taken these serious step. We're going to look at details of what was discussed and what is going to happen in the nearest future. But before we do that, if you've not subscribed to our channel, please do well hit on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. Now, according to the news, Soludo visited Nnamdi kanu in DSS detention, hold discussion with him. And according to Soludo, they said in continuation of finding lasting solution to peace in the southeastern part of the country, Professor Chukuma Charles Soludo, Anambra State Governor, visited Nnamdi kanu in his detention at Abuja. Governor Soludo relates the outcome of the visit as followed. He said, I visited Nnamdi kanu yesterday, Friday, the 13th day of May 2022, to felicitate with him and also as part of the wider consultation with critical stakeholders in search of lasting peace and security in the Southeast. He was in very high spirit, and we had quality and frank discussion in a very convivial atmosphere. He expressed sadness over what he described as sacrilegious killings of innocent persons, kidnapping, and all forms of criminality, including the brutal enforcement of the senseless sit at home perpetuated by sundry groups claiming to be acting for or on behalf of IPOP. He assured that if the opportunity arises, he will be glad to personally broadcast to his followers to maintain the peace. Together, we shall restore peace, security, and prosperity in the Anambra State and the Southeast. It is well. CC Soludo, he copied Soludo CFR. Wow, this is quite interesting. I'm telling you, this is one of the best news that have come for most of the Ndibos who have been agitating and are hoping that one day they will see Nnamdi kanu. And here we are. If you look at the pictures, you'll notice that Nnamdi kanu is looking very smart. Most people have been talking about the way of reporting of the legal team. That's the legal guy who's been going in there to see him. He keeps saying that he's in a high spirit. He's in high spirit. He's in high spirit. Now people say it's a lie. This man is sick. You're concealing a lot of information from us and all of that. You can see the pictures here for yourself that Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor was never lying. Look at how bright, how healthy, how good looking he is. I don't know if because I observed something that he's wearing a different clothes there, looking so sporty. I don't know if DSS have finally allowed him, to get clothes to wear and all of that. Now let us look at, because people have really, really spoken, out of excitement. A lot of people have talked. So I want to say, good job to see you visit our leader, Nnamdi kanu. God is great, and he will answer our prayers very soon. Another one says here, highly commendable, Governor Soludo. Someone here says, Charles Soludo, if Nnamdi kanu is in a very high spirit when you visited him, why don't you change position, or you don't want to be in a very high spirit too? This is very sarcastic of this human being. He says, stay in DSS custody while Nnamdi Kanu come and stay as governor in Anambra State. We are not interested in the photos. Our leader is not photo. We want to see him free so that he can talk to us. Nnamdi Kanu is the key to peace in Biafra land. Nnamdi Kanu and all of that. That this is not a good response at all. When people try, don't be too greedy and too I don't know what to say, because I'm very shocked that someone have to say how many state governors have visited Nnamdi Kanu. Mention how many. There are few. There are almost none. And someone go out of the way to see how he can secure peace. And someone is come. Talk is cheap. I don't have to talk too much because talk is cheap. And people are responding to the guy. Someone he called him out and said, then go and free him. Talk is cheap. A full grown man like you sitting behind a keyboard and telling a fellow man like you to go do something you cannot do. You should be ashamed of yourself for this nonsense you just typed. People are really angry. I'm telling you. Another person here says, they even thank the person who blasted. They say, thank you immensely. Educate him, they know. Now only mouth them get. Use your brain, count they hard. People are reacting. Oh, someone here says, maybe you don't know what is high spirit, but the picture say it all. I need to remind you that Soludo is barely few months in the seat. And okay, say his own brother is 7 years in the seat, but you guys are asking Soludo to release him as if he arrested or whether they when he was arrested. Well, it's not a big deal. Anambra leads. Even the other governors, none of them, because if everybody comes together as governors and keep pestering the state, the president over Nnamdi Kanu decision, he will do something. Harris and Igbo and all of that. How many of them show interest? Some few days, a day ago, we saw what happened. Where, what did they call him? One of the governors in Southeast went and was championing the lead, mobilizing support for a northerner, despite the fact that we know that one of the reasons why the Biafra and agitation is getting stronger is because of marginalization. He was there supporting a northerner to become the president again while his fellow brothers are here. He hasn't even spoken a word, neither has he shown any interest. And here is someone who has decided to stand tall, to take this bomb. Please do well to appreciate him. People are still responding to the young man who said that. Say, stop reasoning like that. Be positive. It's your kind that makes things worse with your bestless talk. Allow the process and see how it goes. Another person picking and saying, my friend, go and sit down. Soludo will not kill himself for you. This governor is really trying. I never seen any Eastern leader like him. People are talking here. Another person said, to see how intelligent you are, Anambra governor will now vacate seat and office of governor for a man from Abia State, not even by election or by selection. I wonder if you have children. Say, please let your children not think the way you think. We pray for Nnamdi Kanu be released as soon as possible. People are blasting him because it's really, really, I mean, a little act of kindness, a little act of a process or move should encourage everybody. Nobody loves to see him there. Everybody feels bad. Now, we just saw what happened a day ago, how these Sokoto guys just came up and before when they lynch a girl and that was the end of her life and all of that. People are angry why there is no drastic move to ensure that those who are behind that activity, who were behind it, are being arrested. People are angry. And here is Nnamdi Kanu still in the detention. When he never hit anybody down like that and all of that. You understand? When people are trying to help out, please do well to appreciate them because it's not easy, my brother. It's not easy. There's a lot of, if you have been very, informed about what has been happening in the political scene, you will see that there's a lot of betrayal everywhere in this country. One just have to be careful. You can't trust people again because of, what they have decided to take up as their selfish personal gain. I like to leave it there.